Hello everyone, it's time for another edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, ZiKZ, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talents, but shorter stream today. Let's load the game and not accidentally continue the wrong game, which I may or may not have done in my last earlier in the stream. But you guys on YouTube, all that stuff is cut out for you. So much easier. If you are watching on YouTube, though, you might want to come over to Twitch, twitch.tv/rollcage_TV. Watch the show live sometime. It usually runs on Sundays from 12:30 or so, U.S. Central Time, till about 7 or so in the evening. So afternoons, early evening, 6 hours, 6.5 hours, sometimes 7 hours. Yeah, and that's U.S. Central Time, which is almost always 6 hours. It's almost always 6 hour earlier here. No, wait. It's almost 6 hours later than that in the UK, and then almost 12 hours again later than that in New Zealand. But New Zealand's on daylight savings time is different than the UK and the US, and the US is different than everything. So with US Central Time, it's all messed up. But we are normally minus 6 during the summertime, or during the winter time, we're minus 5 with daylight savings. GMT minus 5 in the summertime. So, which, you know, the UK is +1 GMT during the summertime. So it usually corresponds. But then it's just the opposite in New Zealand, because they're on the other side, they're in the southern hemisphere. So their summer weather is during our winter weather and vice versa. And they also do daylight savings time. Nobody should be doing daylight savings times. Anyway, why am I here? I'm in the garage. I don't know why I'm in the garage. Hopefully, it's been a week. It's a new stream. It's been a week. Is there any markers on my map? What was I doing? Where am I going? Abandoned trailer. Did I want to do that? No, I don't know. Are all my cars out here? The only car that's still in the garage is this one. Okay. I don't have this one configured to do anything yet. It does have fuel and ice tires on it. This, I can get a long bed on this thing, reticulating bed. And I've often thought that maybe I could use that to drag around the Jeep Wrangler, which is my Scout truck that I'm using with the Scout because it only has a Scout hitch, and I'm dragging around the prototype exploration unit so I can radar. But the Wrangler is lighter than the prototype unit, and so it's hard to drag around. If I had another truck I could pull it with, and there's no way to get them both on one bed, but potentially, and I've never tried this before. Well, actually I did try this, and I know it can't do it, but there's a reticulating bed here. Articulating loading platform. I'm going to pick that. And can I get the crane on here too? Probably not. The light crane. Where's the light crane? Leaning forward. Log loading crane. Loading crane. No, I can't have the articulating on at the same time. I didn't think so. But what I could do with this, potentially, is not actually pack anything. Can I do that without packing? Now, I would have to pack it, and I can't pack it if it's attached to the trailer. Yeah, this won't do any good. What I'm thinking is I can go here and turn on the lights, and then maybe Start the engine. And operate the control evacuator. Yes. Okay. And now for this thing, I have to use what button? L? Yes. And then extend and lower. Okay. And the idea is, oh, yeah, over here. What time of day is it? It looks like it's actually, yeah, it is actually morning, so I can't make it any later. Well, I could if I moved it to noon, but the idea is to, how far does this extend? Oh, gotta go back in here. This button, extend. Okay, and then lower. Okay, and now, yeah, there's no way saying. And then the idea is use the winch on this to pull the bed, the trailer, or the Jeep Wrangler up on it, and then I can keep the Jeep Wrangler hitched to the trailer and just drive around like this, right? Problem is I can't park it. And I can't drive around with it like this. I could keep the winch attached to it. I mean, I could pull it up on here and keep the winch attached to it. But then if I have to use the winch to drag myself anywhere, it's just going to fall off. And so I might as well, if I'm going to do that, just keep the trailer attached. You know, keep the trailer attached to the Wrangler and just use the winch to drag the Wrangler around. If I'm going to do that, I might as well just use a different truck. So, I don't think this does any good, doing it this way. I don't think this does any good at all. So, this has chain tires on it. I might as well keep that. Let's put the... And there's nothing that gives me 4 slots. That's only a 2-slot thing. There's some other trucks 4 slots or 2 slots, but I have to drag a thing up on it. What is this? Hydraulic saddle. What? Let you attach and detach the foldable logging system trailer. Oh, that's a new trailer. That might be a new thing. I might end up using this for logging then, because I don't know if my ZiKZ have this ability. This is a new ability that was given to this truck. Hydraulic hoisting system of this saddle lets you attach and detach the foldable logging semi-trailer. Okay, foldable logging semi-trailer. Now, there's nothing... The one problem on this vehicle is there's no way to get spare fuel and parts. I could use it as just a spare fuel truck, which, as you see in the last thing, I was using it as. But there's no frame add-ons that give you, you know, extra fuel, like rooftop fuel. I could give myself a spare wheel. So that's a repair, spare wheel. I took that off to make it faster, I think. Gearbox. Okay, now here, rear bumper, front side. Yeah, that's not much. Rooftop, running in a rooftop. More storage? No. Miscellaneous. I can get parking lights or extended horns. Don't care. Change the rims. Change the exhaust. Excuse me a second. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. So, yeah, this, I don't know what this is going to do. I want to play with this. I'm sitting here, I'm looking at 7.5 years to get this playthrough done. Now there's 23 things in the game. Okay, this is near where there's a trailer store, right? Yes. Okay, and what is this for? Foldable, logging, whatever. Okay. All of those. That's not on the ground. I can attach that? Interesting. Can we sell it? Water carrier. That's a semi. I don't think I can do that. No. Sideboard semi. This is the one that I can roll up the scout car with the prototype expedition unit trailer, because that's 4 slots. I need 4 slots, and I can just drive them right up. Problem is, this is very hard to maneuver if I'm trying to get through the woods and stuff. It's very hard to maneuver this trailer, and I get it stuck a lot. And if I get it stuck, I have a real hard time, undoing it. What I found is I'm better off not parking the truck and trailer on there and then just hauling them around with the winch if I need to get someplace that the Wrangler can't get to themselves. And you can't back this thing up very well because it's got a rotating front axle, and so there's 2 winch points. The other possibility is this has like 4 units, right? But I have to winch it up on there. And let's see, there's another ramped one. Is it gooseneck trailer? That's the one I'm looking for? No, apparently not. Short flatbed semi-trailer with parts. Oh, that looks like a new one. Gooseneck semi-trailer. This is a semi-trailer version of the same thing. It's got 4 slots, so I can drive up the Wrangler and the prototype excavation unit and park them both on here. The problem is that it's easier to back up and turn around because it's only, I can back this up. There's only one pivot point, right? Problem is, if you do have to detach it for some reason, you're not getting it anywhere because the feet come out and you can't drag it around. So if it does get stuck, it's nearly impossible to get it unstuck. Whereas the other trailer, at least you can get it unstuck by winching to the other trailer, the flatbed roll-up trailer, whatever it's called. And that one's also, a little bit higher and stuff, doesn't get stuck as much. And then you can drag it, the ramp flatbed, you can drag it. If you do get it stuck, you can detach and then drag it around because it does have the axle in the front. So there's no good solution. Flatbed semi-trailer that has 5 slots. That's a very good one, but I have to winch things up on it. And again, semi-trailer, I might as well have the drive up one. Loaded with parts. Now that's good. Wow, that has 6. These are like new stuff. This has 6 slots and extra fuel and extra parts. This might be my new favorite for my ZiKZ Mastodons. Wow. And water carrier. Super heavy semi-trailer. That's the one that has 8 slots, right? Yeah. Log carrier rear. Sideboard semi-trailer, the old standby with 5 slots. I can use that, but I can't with the Mastodon. the Russian crane, it's incredibly difficult to try to get both the truck or get the scout vehicle and the prototype trailer on here. So is this the one? No, extended double one. Block carrier, semi-trailer, sideboard trailer, heavy duty army trailer, flatbed trailer. I just want to see the one that they said this attaches to. Foldable logging semi-trailer. This is it. Special semi-trailer for logs with folding mechanism for convenient storage and maneuvering. This is easy to attach and simplifies transportation. Okay. And this carries what kind of logs? What kind of logs does this use? This is like the brand new one. Okay. What do I do with this? I'm just playing around. I should be doing my thing, but okay. Fold trailer. Whoa, nice. Oh, that makes it really easy to transport when it's empty. I'm sure when it's full, it's a problem. Let's see. Unfold trailer. And this looks like it's just one set of long logs, right? Can you put a logging crane on here? No, obviously not. It's folded up. There's no room. Whereas my Mastodon can get a logging. I wonder if my Mastodon could use one of these and still have the logging crane in the front. Probably not. Well, when I get to logging, this will be something to consider. But this could be the second trailer I'll use for long logs. Because it'll be easier to drag around than log logs. But then I would also be carrying probably a load of long logs on the... What I do instead is... I'll have to look this thing up. What I do instead is I take a Mastodon with... Oh, it's at the top. Why is it the top something? Do I leave this like this? No. I gotta remember this thing. See what it does more. I'm sure I can't get the logging crane with that other thing, right? No, it would show both of them if I could. Wait, why can't I get I can't even get the logging crane and the... Oh wait, log carrier front and logging crane. Yeah, I can do both with either this truck or the Mastodons. I can do both. But I could I do that folding thing? No, I don't want that. I want the regular loading crane and hydraulic saddle. That's cool. So I just put the fuel tank back on it. Put flatbed on it. No, I can't have the crane with the flatbed, can I? Yeah, that's how I usually run around with it. Then I can get stuff on there easier. Or I could even do the sideboard, but the sideboard is narrower, so I can actually fit more stuff on it this way. I can lift wider. I can more easily get a scout vehicle on there. So, okay, we're staying in the garage now. We're actually going to go do real work. What do I want to do next? I have abandoned trailer listed here, but that doesn't necessarily mean what I was going to do next. I did last time go through and made sure I found all these things, right? pretty sure. Verify that. Oh, this is going to be a terrible episode. Okay, task giver. Yes, I found none of these are great. So I found all of those. Fallen rocks. Do I have fallen rocks on my list? Yes. Abandoned truck. Abandoned truck. Abandoned truck. Abandoned trailer. Abandoned trailer. Uphill delivery. Uphill delivery. Down, I already did. Long ride, short ride. Those shouldn't be on my map. I believe I already did them. Lonely Island. Lonely Island. Flood aftermath. Flood aftermath I don't have on here. Is that, must be a new one I got. Flood aftermath I don't have on here. Okay. So I still have to find some of these things. Support the meteorologist. Support the meteorologist. Okay. Dump truck for a dump truck. I'm pretty sure I have that on here. Fallen rocks. I think it's our repeat, right? Okay. So I do have one on here I didn't have. Flood aftermath. It's either new or I just missed it. Okay, so I got to get somebody there to pick that up. Where is... I mean... I don't know what flood aftermath requires of me, but I can get the Rezvani there. I could even maybe get this truck there. Where's Fallen Rocks? So I want to do that one first. Deliver to the Fallen Rocks. Oops. No. Deliver to the Fallen Rocks. Rocks have fallen into the railroad tracks. Okay, I don't need to clear the railroad tracks. Is there a bridge or something? Long range, down. Uphill delivery, abandoned trailer, abandoned truck. Fallen rocks. Okay, I think all the ones that block my paths are done. I rebuilt all the roads. So, I just have to get over there. And there is a way to get over there. It's circuitous. I can either go around this way, or I can go around cross. I can go through here. I don't know if there's a way to cross there. But there is a way to go here, and then go up here. I have to stay on this side of the pipes. Get around here. Yeah, this is the road here. Oh, I can cross under here. I'm not sure I can get there from there, though. Now I'm on the wrong side of the pipes. Get over there. So it looks like the way to do it is to come around here. Then there's over rocks here, around through here, and then this is a ford I can cross. Or I can get across there. Oh, there's a bridge all the way down here. Wow, this is a pain to get to. There's got to be an easier way to get there, right? Either way, the thing to do is to get in the Rezvani. Where is the Rezvani? Is he somewhere over there now? Ah, the Rezvani just finished that. Okay. So he can probably get there. So to get there, I know I can cross here. But the problem is getting under that pipe, because there's no way to get under the pipe there. I don't think I can get into that pipe anywhere over here. I could drive up here and go around it, which the Hercules could probably do. Because it's awesome. Okay, so let's, working backwards. I know I can't get around the pipe there. I can get around. From here, get to there, and get to here, cross to here, over to here, and this is kind of rickety, but I can cross there, go on this road, and then the question is, what do I do from here? Because I can't get under those pipes. I already tried last time. So I have to somehow be able to cross here and stay on this side. Go, cross there, get around those pipes. How did I do it last time? Yeah, there's a road here. I can get this, erase this. Erase it, please. Erase this. Erase this. Erase. Okay. And can I get here? That is to attach to this road here. I'm just going to start driving. We'll see how far I can get. If I have to, I may end up having to going back to the garage to get there. It might be easy to get there from the garage. All because of that pipe. There's a place where it's broken. Wait a minute. There's a place where it's broken. Where is it broken? It's broken in a place that you never want to fix. Is it there? I can't see. There should be a task for it, or a contract for it. Conveyor belt. Oh, it's not a pipe, it's a conveyor belt thing. Aha! That you don't want to fix. So that's how you can get across. All these conveyor belts you don't want to fix. Okay, so conveyor belt 1. That's where how I want to get across. I can get across there and then through there, because there's a gap right there, and I'm taking advantage of that gap. I should be looking at my chat. I'm leaning forward. I'm not looking at my chat. Sorry about that, guys. And there is a way to cross there. I'm not sure what the way is though. Is it just across the, is there a ford here? And then through here, through the gap here, something like that. I don't know how, I don't know. I don't remember if there's a ford there or not. This map is a little unfair, but not nearly as unfair as the last map in terms of being able to see. And it's snowing, and it's already, it's like whiteout conditions. It's perfect time of day. You can't do anything about it. If I turn the brightness down, there's no way to turn the contrast up. There should be a way to turn the contrast up, but I can't turn the contrast up. Oh, somebody's raiding! Marching! Marching! Thanks for the raid! I don't know if I know you. Do I know you? Thanks for the raid, brother. Let me give you two kinds of shout outs. Hello. Come on, do this. Shout out. And then also, did that work? Yeah. There. All right. I don't know if you know me, but I know I don't know you. Okay. Well, now we know each other. Thanks for the raid. You play SnowRunner? I'll have to check out your channel. You were last playing SnowRunner. You know what that means? That's worth a follow. There. I will follow you, and then maybe I can raid you sometime. I normally play for 6 hours on Sunday, so I'm always in the middle of SnowRunner on Sundays, this same time. All right. Well, thanks for the raid. Welcome, all the raiders. Ow! I bumped my microphone. Sorry about that. Professional streamer here, bumping my microphone. I am in. Where am I in? I'm in Yukon. Trying to navigate through Yukon. Still pretty early on. I've got the first map. Is this the first map? Yeah, I've got the first map done, or mapped. Yeah, it's Yukon. And just finished getting it mapped, and now I did a few deliveries, working on some more. Where are you at when you've played? Because this is a full playthrough, all the way, all 23 regions, and I'm an old man, so I'm slow, so it might actually take a few years to get through all of these regions. But yeah, it's going out on YouTube, by the way, so don't say anything untoward. This is going out on YouTube. Say hi, YouTube. Was that, oh, got a couple followers from that. Thank you very much. Oh, another follower. Dingle-ingles everywhere. All right. I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay, now, I can tell that I can go across there. This is a little rock ford, and that's not the way to do it. Not over that rock. Oh yeah, say hi to YouTube. All the action in this stream goes out on YouTube. So my YouTube channel, !YT, will give you a link to my YouTube channel. It's just at RollCageTV, no underbar. And if you go on YouTube, if you're interested, you can watch like all of my SnowRunner and all the series and all that stuff, good stuff. And this is what I'm calling easy mode. There's actually no such thing as easy mode. It's just not hard mode. Because so many people stream hard mode, play hard mode playthroughs. But it is also using all paid DLC vehicles, so external to region DLC vehicles, not ones you find in the maps, ones you pay extra for. So that's kind of my shtick. The motif of this. So Like, for example, I'm using the Rezvani Hercules. People argue, well, there's better scout cars than that. But yeah, the Rezvani Hercules is one of the best paid DLC ones, so that's why I'm using it. Greetings from Italy. Oh my, thank you. You know, I've had a lot of European visitors. I don't remember if I've ever had someone from Italy. You're in the region with the farming stuff. Okay. You're doing the same thing, normal mode, all regions. Oh, good for you. Thank you. You'll, since you're ahead of me, maybe you can give me some tips for stuff. Okay, how am I getting there now? I didn't exactly say how I was going to get there. It's through here, isn't it? Yeah, I'm also not planning this out really well because I'm doing it on stream, so it's kind of blind. I don't usually go on MapRunner or anything and plan these things out, so it's just casual, you know, casual playthrough. Yeah. Had to hydrate a little. Are you on the Discord? The SnowRunner Discord? Either of you? We can chat sometime there. I usually post on the, I don't post my streams there, but my YouTube videos I usually post there for the content for the YouTube episodes that I create. Okay, show task. Watch my that part. Oh, it's retrieving crates. Okay. Yes, I will accept that. Thank you. I'm not going to start tracking it, I don't think. Because I was actually... Was I not? Where's Wrangler? Maybe I was going to do the abandoned trailer one next. Although I don't have to use the scout vehicle for that. Where is the Wrangler? Is he up in a place where he can get the... I mean, I can just drag it with any vehicle, but I could hitch to it that way. I think you are in the official Discord, yeah, but I'd probably never check it out. Well, let's see. I will give all of you and anyone else who's there, that is a link. Now, you're not going to see that on YouTube, but if you go to that link, that's an invite link to the SnowRunner Discord, in case you have never checked it out. I'm almost never looking at it either, to be honest. I look at the announcements and that sort of thing, but yeah, I'm not really active as a chatter there. So when I had my cats, which unfortunately I don't have anymore, I would check out the pets pets section. That's about it for Discords. Okay, let's see. What do I have to deliver where? Uphill delivery. Oh, no, it's abandoned trailer. No, not abandoned truck. Abandoned trailer. Okay. The fuel carrier is here, which is nowhere near me. Okay, so I'm not doing that one with this vehicle. Where are my other trucks? I just started the stream a few hours. I normally do this for 6 hours, starting at noon my time. It's now nearly 5 my time, so I'm starting late because I had another game to play first this time. So was there something over here? I seem to think there was something over here by the Wrangler. Wait, am I in the Wrangler? No, I'm still in the Rezvani. Okay, I'm here with this and the Wrangler. Got it. So there's something else I was going to do with either of these two. And I have no idea what it was now. I haven't played this for a week, and I've completely forgotten. Maybe I just stood there by the trailer store. Okay. Uphill delivery. Yeah, that's way over there. Okay, well, let's get in the ZiKZ. And I'll leave this truck here in case something needs to be delivered, or this scout here in case something needs to be delivered here. What am I in? I'm in 2-slot, perfect spot. I can buy a trailer and go deliver something. You need to go. Bedtime for you, I bet. Enjoy your streaming. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you stopping by and for the follow. Definitely appreciate it. I'll if I see you're on my follow list now, so if I see you're on, I'll follow you back. I'll raid you back sometime. Yeah, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. All right, let's see. Yes, like I said, I don't really plan these out very well, do I? Okay, abandoned truck abandonment. Flood aftermath. 2 service spare parts from there to here. Well, that's not too far. Uphill delivery. Go under there. Scout flatbed. And wooden planks. Ah, wooden planks when you're there. Okay. So I can grab the wooden planks from, that is the framing site, yeah, okay. I can grab the wooden planks and then I can just hitch to the Scout flatbed and take them there. And where is the Scout flatbed? Oh, the Scout flatbed is like right near the, where they need to be delivered. No, they need delivered up here. Okay. How easy to get there from here? Okay, this looks like it could be a difficult one. Looks like it could be a very difficult one. Getting up this hill doesn't look easy. I would probably just want to put the Scout flatbed in there. Okay. You were already in the Discord. You forgot you were in it. All right. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, sometimes I don't see my chat right away. Sorry, but I don't have a second monitor. My chat's down at my side on a tablet, so I have to constantly look at it every so often. So let's not do that one. Boy, I'm almost at 40 minutes. I'm going to have to start. Well, I guess I can do this one. I've been waiting to do this one for a while. I have to grab this and deliver it to the garage. So that's actually a pretty easy one if I started the garage. So let's go ahead and do that. I've got another. Where's the other ZiKZ? Do I have the other ZiKZ out on the road? That's the one I'm in. Where's the other one? Oh, he must have just finished some delivery. Okay, let's go ahead and just recover him. Leave the other one up there in case there's something up there I need to do. No, you don't take the second monitor. I have it, and every time I read the chat, I hit a tree or I jump from the cliff. Well, if you have a second monitor and it's right by near you, that's okay. But I've got a tablet at my side. I have to completely turn my head, and yeah. In this game, at least, I can kind of look at it. I also play racing games, and believe me, when I'm playing a racing game, I can't look at the chat unless I'm actually racing. Oh wait, I gotta put the semi on this, don't I? Okay. And what did I need for this? What kind of... Do I need a high saddle? No, I never did change to it. Okay. Off-road truck. Saddle low is required. Okay, well that's easy. Customize. Frame add-on. Saddle low. Okay. Let's go do it. And I'll have to change time here in a second. But mark this out for everybody's benefit, especially mine. Picking it up there. Yeah, reading chat is always a challenge. There are some big streamers that are obsessed. They keep their nose in the chat all the time. I don't know how they do it. But, you know, smaller streamers like me, I know, have a real hard time reading chat. This is some category. All right. Let's go. 46 minutes. Change the time. Let's see how far I can get there at least. And the lights are still bad. See if I can get there. I don't use, because this is going on YouTube. It's going off on YouTube. It's taking off. It's flying. Because wrong direction. Because this is going on YouTube, I keep the action segments between 50 and 55 minutes. So don't want to go over 55 minutes. If I go over an hour, it's really bad. I don't get any. People don't watch hour-long videos. But I am coming back right after my 50 minutes is up. I will be coming back and continuing my stream. I'm just going to take a little break on Twitch, but I'll be back for YouTube in the next YouTube episode. Whatever I'm trying to say. You guys figured it out, but anybody that's watched my videos and my streams for a while, and I do have some dedicated viewers, you know, I'm a scatterbrained old man. I'm an old retired guy. And by old man, I don't mean I'm in my 30s. I mean, I'm an old retired guy. And I do the best I can with what I've got. Pretty much. And so, yeah, a little scatterbrained sometimes, like all the time. Am I on the road? It's so hard to see. It's morning, and it's so hard to see. I have to play. I don't mind skipping through the night, but I don't want to like skip from 10 a.m., you know, drive until 2 p.m. and then skip ahead to 10 a.m. the next day. Which is when all the, you know, which is when the best light is in the game. A lot of these regions are terrible lighting. Like Yukon, well, that's pretty, you know, pretty high up in the north. They, apparently it's not summertime here. They're having long nights and short days. The day I am streaming this, those of you on YouTube are watching like an hour or a year later, but the day I am streaming this, a year later, a month later, but the day I'm streaming this is actually, I believe, the spring equinox. It's either today or tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Which one is it? So, with daylight savings time here in the U.S., the sun sets at exactly 7 p.m., and then there's, you know, half an hour of dusk, so it's dark by 7:30. But then in the summertime, we're far enough north that, you know, you add like 3 hours to that. In the wintertime, you subtract like 3 hours to that. So, and without the daylight savings time, that means that the sun is setting like 4 o'clock or something. I don't know, maybe it's 2 hours each way. All right. Now I just have to take it back right the way I came. So maybe we'll be able to get this done in less than 5 minutes. Let's see. Then, oh, and I have to repair it too, don't I? Do I? I don't know, maybe I just have to bring it back here. All right. That was fast. Let's do it. I live in Twin Cities, Minnesota, which is, well, the 45th parallel goes exactly through Minneapolis. So I live in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area. And so what that means is we're exactly halfway between the equator and the North Pole, and we're almost exactly in the geometric center of the North American continent as well. So nowhere near an ocean, nowhere near ocean currents. This thing's heavy. Hit that clutch. So we get the most varied weather. Minnesota is known in the U.S. for being incredibly cold. You know, in the U.S. It borders the northern border between U.S. and Canada. But and also what's not known is how hot it can get here in the summertime, because we have the most extremes. It doesn't get nearly as cold here as it gets in the Yukon, but it gets a lot hotter here than it does in the Yukon. So in Fahrenheit, it can rarely gets to 100 or so in the summertime, and 0 in the air temperature in the wintertime. Now that's Fahrenheit. I don't know what the conversion is for centigrade. Sorry, I'm an ignorant American. I'm not allowed to know those things. Look it up. I'm not your Google buddy. Do I look? Do I look like Google? Do I sound like Google? I don't know what that sounds like. Wouldn't it be funny if Google's AI started using like my voice? I'd have to sue them. That would be really dumb of them if they did that. I don't sound like someone that you would trust with vital information, right? I don't sound like someone that, oh, that person sounds like they know everything. They're an expert in everything. Let's use that voice for an AI agent that's supposed to be a reliable resource. Yeah, somehow I don't think they would be using my voice. Somebody told me I sounded like Tom Hanks, and I just laughed my head off. Then I thought, wait a minute, didn't Tom Hanks play Woody in Toy Story? I sound like Woody? Great. Of course, my voice is all crackly now because I have not been hydrating well, as I often don't. And then, let's see, after 5, coming up on the, I've been streaming 4.5 hours. So 53 minutes till I get it done. I gotta keep remembering to kick the clutch, because this thing doesn't shift. You're playing in automatic. It doesn't shift into higher gear. Now it's in 5th. That's how it's been force shifted into. Now it's in 6th. Now we're rolling. You go through some mud and it takes forever for it to then, well, for one, it takes forever to downshift into 1st gear when you hit mud, but then it takes forever to upshift after that. Alright, is this it? This is all I need to do? Just bring it here? Yay, stage complete! And now I need to fuel it. Okay, is it right behind me? No, where is it? Oh, it's right here. I need to fuel it. How much fuel does it need? 141. I don't have 141 on me, but I know I can get 141. Am I also going to need to repair it? Probably. Stop the engine. Oh, I didn't put the fuel trailer on that thing. Oh, that's okay. Actually, no. What am I doing this for? The trailer store is right around the corner here. "55 minutes. I'm not gonna make it." The trailer store is right around the corner here, right? Oh, it's back up. It's back up there. Okay. That's the front of the garage. Well, that's convenient. Oh, I gotta get straightened out or it's not gonna let me get the trailer. Okay. Trailer store. Maintenance trailer. I should have enough on it, right? 350, yes. Got fuel and I'll have whatever repairs it needs. I knew there was a second part to this, but I wasn't even thinking clearly about it. I mean, it does say it needs repairs, so. Stump engine. Repair. Maintenance trailer, 2 Caterpillar, all. Oh, it's not letting me repair it until I refuel it. Oh, for goodness sakes. No, this button. Refuel. Not from the Caterpillar, that would be ridiculous. To the Caterpillar, from the maintenance trailer. Oh, that's it. I only need to refuel it. I didn't need to repair it. Yay! 5,800 buckaroonies. Excellent. Took, just what we need. Hold on to this, baby. You may need it someday. Yeah, I'm not going to hold on to it. I'm actually going to sell it. But I will be selling it in the next episode. So, if you are watching on Twitch, stick around. I'll be back for another couple hours yet. If you're watching on YouTube, though, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next episode will be the next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time, which is almost always 6 p.m. in the UK, and almost never 0600 hours the next day in New Zealand. But it's plus or minus an hour, depending on the time of year and daylight savings and all that. Either way, Twitch, stick around. YouTube next episode. I appreciate you watching very much, and I'll see you then.